Okay, we are going to review plot and the definitions so that you are ready for your plot quiz retake. I will go through the definitions with you, and then I will give you some options of other things that you can do to prepare for your retake. We're going to start with the definition of plot. That definition is one that was missed by quite a few students. So we need to understand that the plot is the events that make up a story. So you have a plot map, and everything on that plot map is the story. So we just need to know that plot is the events that make up the story. Conflict is the problem or the struggle that the characters are trying to solve. Just like in real life, if you have a conflict, it's a problem. Resolution is how the characters solve or fix the problem. You see the word solve here in the definition, and you also see part of that word in resolution. So use that to help you remember that resolution and solve, they're the same thing. And then theme is a message about the real world that the author wants you to take away from the story. So if we think about A Bad Case of Stripes, the theme was be true to yourself, don't worry about what other people think, a big life lesson or idea that you can apply to your own life. And then we've got our plot map. The gist is a short overview of what the story is mostly about. It's a quick one-sentence overview. If someone asks, hey, what's that about? The most basic overview you could give is what we're looking for a gist. And that is in that star icon on your plot map. Characters are the people, animals, creatures that move the story along. Setting is the time and place when and where the story takes place. And those characters and setting are introduced in the introduction. We get the background information, we get introduced to our characters, introduced to where and when the story is taking place. Introduction, I see the word intro in the definition, so that should be a big clue to help you know that the introduction intros the characters and the setting. Initiating event is the moment the conflict starts, it sets the plot into motion. The word initiate means to start. So if you remember, initiate means to start. That should help you with your understanding of what an initiating event is. The rising action are all of those events that help build towards the climax. The plot, the events are getting more intense, the problem is getting worse. We're working our way up to that climax. The climax then is the turning point. Something important is happening and it changes the direction of the story. Usually the problem starts to get better after that point. Falling action is after the climax. We're guiding the story to the resolution. And the resolution is when the questions are answered, the problem is resolved, and our story comes to an end. You have a copy of these notes that we took in class. If you were gone, this is also linked on our Retake Resources tab. You can refer to this note sheet. You can copy down these notes onto your own plot map. You also have a plot map for Theseus and the Minotaur. You have a plot map for A Bad Case of Stripes. And you have a plot map for Mike's New Car. Those should all help you remember how to fill out a plot map and what these parts of a plot map are. On the Retake Resources tab on our class page, you also have links to booklet that you can use to help you review. If you have not yet turned in your retake form, you need to do that before you retake your quiz. And then whenever you said you were going to come in for your retake, you need to come to my room. I'll give you a paper copy and you will do the questions that you got wrong the first time. Let me know if you have any questions or if you need any help.